the hall so that we can start our function immediately. Gentlemen, I am S.P. Chakraborty from Servitian Microfinance Private Limited. First, we are sorry for delay over the function due to some reason. Anyway, we are now starting our the function this evening. It is my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to all the officers of our the bankers and financial institutions, our respected directors and well-wishers and all our staff members for this annual meet 2022 of Shiva Rohra and Servitian Microfinance Private Limited. You are aware that Shiva Rohra running under the Society of West Bengal Government Act and Sunflag Merchant Finance has been converted into Servitian Microfinance under the MFI Act under the supervision of Reserve Bank of India. We are aware that we are taking the loan from the banks and financial institutions and onward lending to our women village force help group for their business purpose. And today it is our opportunity to get the sharing of experience with the lenders regarding the best services and compliance, and also to get their valuable suggestion which will help us for the better running of our organization. Our the bankers are SBI, PNB, Canara Bank, Eco Bank, Union Bank, Bandhan Bank, Bongyo Vikas Bank, Samanoti Finance, Eclair Leasing Finance, Usha Financial, Ananda Financial, Ramsang Finance, FWWB India and Jackson Private Limited. Now we welcome our some honorable speaker on the dais. Mr. Sujoy Kumar Jadhav, General Manager SBI. Sir, please come. Mr. Sondipon Acharya, Zonal Head PNB, Mr. J.L. Tobisas, Chairman Bongyo Gramin Vikas Bank, Mr. Ram Babu Mishro, AGM Canara Bank, Mr. P.K. Saha, ex-CGM SIGB, Mr. Chanchal Mujumdar, Director Servitian Microfinance Private Limited, Mr. Jayant Pandey, Regional Head SBI Life, Mr. Panbir Bose, DGM SBI, Mr. Probhas Bose, DGM SBI. Please welcome the honorable guest with flowers, Mr. Piju Saha, Sondipon, Now inaugural lamp lighting. We are requesting all the guests on the dais, please come for lamp lighting, sir. Thank you.
স্যার এদিকে এদিকে এদিকে
Mr. Subrata Ghosh, Director of Servitium Microfinance Private Limited, please come on the dais. Please welcome with flowers to Subrata Ghosh. Now we request the Subrata Ghosh, Director of Servitium Microfinance Private Limited, for welcome address. Mr. Ghosh, please come.
I am sorry to start late our program. Ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant evening to all of you and a very warm welcome to our annual meet 2022. I would like to extend a note of thanks everyone for becoming part of this event, especially my lenders friend, insurance service provider, board of director, my dedicated colleague and honorable speaker of the event. Shivaroura started as a NGO-MFI in 2006 and completed 16 years of journey, and we are providing financial service to the women beneficiaries of the self-help group last 16 years. In 2017, the management of Shivaroura has decided to carry out the microfinance business in legal form as a NBFC MFI, because it is a RBI regulated organization and it's a legal form to carry out this MFI business in India. And thereafter, the management of Shivaroura has acquired an existing NBFC named Sunplug Merchant Private Limited in 2017 and infusion in 5 crores equity in 2019. Thereafter, in 2020, we have applied for NBFC MFI license. During this COVID period and long due diligence of RBI, finally RBI has granted our license in May 2022. And I thanks to all representatives who was involved to assist in process of license, especially our audit team, K&N and Company, and our legal team, and ED Sadhan. The Sadhan is a SRO of microfinance, and they are playing a role as a sector representative. I thanks Mr. P. Satish Sadhan, ED. Actually, at presently, today he is no more with us. Pray for peace to his soul. At present, we have provided financial service more than 30,000 women beneficiaries of self-help group in 2 states, 8 districts, West Bengal and Bihar. Having more than 55 crores own portfolio, recently we are start to manage portfolio with as a BC some our lenders. It was not possible to provide financial service to the downtrodden people of the society without regular assistance from bank. So I once again thanks to banks because without their assistance we cannot reach this our goal, and we cannot reach to financial inclusion in rural India. I am sharing some sector data with you. The total portfolio of this sector 2,85,000 crores, out of which 42% of SFB and commercial bank, and 46% of the portfolio managing NBFC MFI and NGO MFI, source Sadhan data and MPIN data. And presently West Bengal portfolio size in microfinance around 37,000 crores as on March 2022. Sector has matured gradually. MFI sector started their loan to their customer around 3,000 15-20 years back, but our customer are presently availing loan from MFI, total MFI more than 1 lakh. So I think the poor are eligible to repay the loan, and they are graduated to repay loan in regular manners. Microfinance is a close touch model with customer. This model was effected during COVID-19 period for maintaining social distance. We faced lot of problem at the time of COVID-19 period. One is recovery, another is disbursement. Because the main problem is the 100% cashless recovery and 100% cashless disbursement. But during this COVID period, we learned more everything, various things for these sectors, and we started disbursement after COVID, started disbursement, cashless disbursement. And presently these sectors and our organization 100% disbursing loan, cashless disbursement. But we are facing some problem for cashless recovery. The major challenge is the cashless recovery due to awareness of rural customers, lack of smartphone, high transaction cost, either company end or client end. I request to opt our lender to look into the matter for build up digital India. After withdrawal the moratorium, we faced bigger challenge for recovery, and this period we started after withdrawal lockdown and moratorium period, we started recovery 30% in our company. Thereafter we reached 99%, and our customer previous due already repaid. I think I also thanks to our customers. Without their assistance, we cannot reach these positions also. We have taken some initiative during COVID period. One is arrange default awareness campaign. First time this sector going on more than 99% recovery. First time is at the time of COVID period, recovery end in 30%. So we arranged some default awareness campaign to our customers, introduce separate recovery team in our field and branch offices, and set up telecaller team in the office to communicate with default customers and support our dedicated workforce for default recovery during COVID-19 first and second wave also. Arrange free vaccination program for our field staff, provide health consultation through mobile phone to our customers. We are providing this service and we have taken this initiative during COVID-19 period, and this is the way out we overcome the COVID challenges of default recovery from our organization. It has proven that poor people are not willful defaulter. At presently, our recovery is nearly 99%. I thanks to all bankers during COVID period. They have provided financial assistance to regular manner to our organization, and government has announced COVID grant scheme, CGS MFI scheme to flow fund in rural India through this MFI sector. I thanks to government. We learn more from our honorable speaker from today's event. I, Sri Subrata Ghosh, Managing Director, on behalf of my entire team, want to acknowledge your contribution who come forward to success the event. I expect from my bankers you will provide financial assistance to us for catering financial service to our poor women beneficiaries of the society and their financial standing in rural India. I once again to all of my board of directors, my staff colleagues, without their assistance we cannot reach these positions. I also thank our insurance service provider and other service provider who come forward to arrange this event. Thanks all of you and thanks for patience hearing. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Subrata Ghosh, for your welcome address. Now we request Mr. Sandipon Acharya, Zonal Head, Punjab National Bank, please come on dais. Now we'll see one presentation of Shiva Rohra and Servitian Microfinance Private Limited, which will give by Mr. Obijit Mojumdar. Mr. Mojumdar, please come.
Thank you all for coming here today to join the annual meet of our dream organization, Servitium Microfinance Private Limited, as well as Shiva Rohra. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to have an opportunity to address such a distinguished guest over here. Now I would like to present a snapshot about our organization for your ready reference. Journey of Shiva Rohra. Shiva Rohra is a brainchild of Mr. Ranjit Kumar Ghosh, which is nurtured by Mr. Subrata Ghosh through his dedication, affection and intelligence. I would like to thank Mr. Ranjit Ghosh and Subrata Ghosh to give us such a platform to do something. Sheva Rahara has started journey from March 2006 as a NGO MFI, registered under West Bengal Society Registration Act 1961 in the month of March 2006. Sheva has started microfinance operation in the month of June 2006. Sheva Rahara disbursed first loan to his clients on 1st June 2006. I would like to mention here that at that point of time, most of the leading MFI of West Bengal worked as a NGO MFI. Sheva has reached 1,000 borrowers on 21st February 2007. It was the first goal of Sheva Rahara. We still remember that day. Inflow of fund is the important component of success of a microfinance. From 1st June 2006 to August 2008, Sheva Rahara disbursing loan to their client from their own sources. In the month of September 2008, SIDBI has extended their hand to this newborn organization. Sheva get first financial support from SIDBI. We'd like to thank SIDBI also. Since inception, we have received blessing and assistance from funding agencies, members, well-wishers, consultants, and cordial effort and sincere service of our employees. We are serving our client and commitment to the funding agency without having any delay, in spite of number of hurdles we have faced during the courses of our 16 years journey, like AP crisis, demonetization, and worldwide pandemic, COVID-19. Apart from this, in case of microfinance, we always face local issues and some political issues also. However, we have reached 34.74 crores as on 31st March 2020. Journey of Servitum Microfinance Private Limited. Scenario of microfinance has changed for different reasons, like constitutional status, policy of different funding agency, rating system, nationwide growth, relevant act, notification, circulars of various regulatory institutions. Main USP of this organization is honesty and serious adherence of rules and regulation of the regulatory institution. The management has thought that financial operation will be operated through legally accepted manners. In view of that, the management has acquired a NBFC in the year 2016. Gradually, management has changed following all instruction of ROC and RBI. The NBFC has made a net own fund criteria of rupees 5 crores in the year 2019. As per the RBI guideline, microfinance operation should be routed through NBFC MFI. The NBFC has submitted their application to get NBFC MFI license from RBI in the year 2020. But unfortunately, due to pandemic situation, it was too late to get the green signal from RBI. But during the courses of this process, we have received so many valuable instructions, suggestions, cooperation from RBI executives. Finally, we have received the license of ASIM NBFC MFI in the month of May 2020. During this short journey, we have reached the portfolio of 22.13 crores as on 15th November 2020. Our mission is to create opportunity for the distressed, disadvantaged and deprived segment of the society with a prime focus on poor women so that they can attain socio-economic empowerment and substantial social and economic development. This is not just for give the statement, we believe in the same. Our operational area. Presently, we have 16 branches covering 2 districts and 2 states, and 7 districts. Out of the 7 districts, we have 3 branches in Bihar, Katihar district. We have 5 branches in Uttar Dinajpur. We have 3 branches in Malda. We have 2 branches. We have 2 branches in Malda, 3 branches in North 24 Pargana, and 1 branch each in Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri, and South Dinajpur district. Our loan product. Basically, we are having 3 loan products. Income generating loan to individual member of SHG, SME and MSME loan to individual member of the group as per the disbursement terms of the funding agency. We have another loan product that is used for sanitization purpose. This is a perpetual fund and preferably it has been given by the funding agency only for the sanitization purpose. Insurance product. The organization is not believe in the cross-selling of any product to our respected client. We have provided insurance facilities to our clients on behalf of the insurance company to mitigate the risk. During the pandemic period, we realized that importance of the health insurance for our economically poor clients, and we have started to aware about health insurance. Our insurance partner for Shiva Raura, life insurance, SBI Life and LIC. In case of Servitum, for life insurance, same. service provider, LIC and SBI Life. For health insurance partner, Oika Health and Care for Sheba and M-Shwas and SBI General for Sabitam Microfinance Private Limited. With thanks to our insurance service provider. Our operational highlight, our net fund, Sheba 10.75 crores, Savitam 7.84 crores, altogether 18.59 crores. Number of borrower, Sheba 19,418, Savitam 11,208, altogether 30,626. AUM in crores, 33.37 for Sheba and 22.13 for Savitam, altogether 55.50. Borrowing outstanding in crores, Sheba 26.95, Savitam 14.83, altogether 41.78. Number of lenders in the books of Sheba 10 and in the books of Savitam 6. Capital adequacy ratio in case of Sheba 26.98 and for Savitam it is 63.37%. Our sector-wise portfolio percentage. Agriculture 72.30%, small trade 7.20%, animal husbandry 1.50%, small transport 1.64%, small cottage 1%, small business 9%, other service sector 0.69%, and sanitization loan 6.67%. 93.33% of our total product is in income generating sector and 6.67% in non-income generating sector, which is purely for improvement of sanitization quality and for the betterment of the life of our poor client. This is in line with our national program Swachh Bharat Mission. Our lenders. It was previously mentioned in this presentation that uninterrupted funding is just like a oxygen for the microfinance institution. We are very proud that though we are not having much portfolio in our books, but we are having 14 funding agency with us. Our funding agency, SBI, Canara Bank, FWWB, Ananya, UCO Bank, Punjab National Bank, Union Bank, Bandhan Bank, Bangio Gramin Vikas Bank, Ramsan, Usha Financial Services, Shamannati Financial Services, Grow Money Capital Private Limited, Eclairs and Jackson Commercial Private Limited. We never succeed without their blessing, our financial partners. Thanks again for them. I would like to request all to please big hands for our financial assistance. This is an interesting slide, history of lenders' relationship. The organization has a culture to maintain the relationship with all the agencies or individual associated at present or in past. Management never believe in maintaining the relationship just for the business interest. They believe to maintain the relationship as extended family member. History of lender relationship is itself proof the truth. Just have a look on the relationship. State Bank of India, our relationship since 2018, and they have 2008, and they have provided 12 loans to us. Punjab National Bank since 2013, and they disbursed 7 loans to us. UCO Bank since 2014, we have 6 loans from UCO Bank. Union Bank of India extended their hands with us from 2017 and already given 5 loans to us. Canara Bank started their relationship with us from 2017 and they have also given us 5 loans. Bank of Baroda, formerly Dena Bank, they are with us since 2012 and they have given 3 loans to us. Bandhan Bank from 2019 and disbursed 2 loans to us. Ananya Finance, one of our oldest financial partner since 2008 and they have given 15 loans to us. FWW India since 2018 given 7 loans to us. Jackson Commercial Private Limited since 2018 given 5 loans to us. Shamanuti Financial Services 2019 given 3 loans. Grow Money Capital from 2019 given 3 loans. Usha Financial from 2019 given 3 loans. During this 16 years journey, we have received so many awards and recognition from various institutions and SROs. Some of them we present here. We have received award for digitalization in the year 2018. We have received award during Eastern India Microfinance Summit 2019. We received Digital Innovation Award on 2022 and we have again received award for risk management in the year 2020. We have thanks all the organizations who facilitated and inspired us through these awards and recognition. Now the most important part of this presentation, transforming process. We have started our journey as NGO MFI. Presently, we have gotten the license from RBI as NBFC MFI. As per the terms and condition of RBI, we have to transform our microfinance portfolio from Seva to Servitum within a short period. We also committed to RBI that we have completed the transformation process as early as possible and within the scheduled time frame of RBI. We would like to all the executive present here on behalf of the financial institution extended their hands to us with financial assistance so that we can run the show in a more transparent way, maintaining all the guidelines of RBI, ROC and other SROs. I would like to thank all the designated personality present here in this galaxy to give the opportunity to say few words along with this presentation. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Obhijit Majumdar, for your presentation. Now we will publish the Sevarora Annual Report 2021-22. Annual Report of Servitium 2021-22. Please distribute to all the dignitaries on the dais the annual report. Thank you, sir. Now, one presentation of corporate claim. The presentation will be given by Mr. Shubhankar Sarkar.
ঘরবাড়ি আগের থেকে ভালো করেছি। তারপরে 10,000 টাকা নিয়েছি, এখন আমি 20,000 টাকা লোন করে আমি 7 টাকা বেশি তুলেছি বলে এখন আমি নিজে কম্পিউটারে কাজ করছি।
আমাদের এই লোন নিয়ে কি আপনার কোনো উপকার হচ্ছে?
Determined. So for NGO MFIs under the category of digital innovation initiative across business model, service delivery, customer experience, the winner is Seva Rahara. May also say that Seva Rahara has recently got NBFC MFI license too. So congratulations.
Thank you, Shubhankar, for your presentation. Now, the inauguration of new Servitium website. We request Sri Sujoy Kumar Jadhav Sir, GM, SBI, to inaugurate that website, please. Sharing of experience with Seva Rahara. So, we request Sri Arun Prasad Sahu, Regional Head, Samanati Finance, to speak something about your experience. Sir, please come.
distinguished guests. So I feel very privileged to be part of this event. Myself, Arun, I am representing institution called Samunati. Samunati is a agri-value chain focused institution. More importantly, we focused on FPOs, farm producer companies, agri enterprises, and smallholder farmers. We are operating 22 states in India. We have onboarded more than 4,000 plus farm producer companies in India. We are into predominantly in agriculture. We are into agriculture finance. We are into agriculture commerce. Also, we are into agriculture technology. Recently, we have signed a co-lending agreement with India's largest bank, State Bank of India, for providing financial services to farm producer companies. So our association with Sevarahara since 2019, almost 3+ years, and it was a wonderful experience to associate with Sevarahara. Despite of COVID, we have not received a single day delay repayment from Sevarahara. They have an excellent track record of repayment. I think this is very, very unique experience all lenders have with Sevarahara, and I appreciate all the team members and management of Sevarahara to maintain this track record since the inception, and they have been doing wonderful job and creating women entrepreneurs in the rural areas. And we, Samunati, will continue support to Sevarahara, and also we have not taken any exposure in Sarvetium as of now, but looking forward to collaborate, to associate with Sarvetium in future. So I am very thankful to the management of and team of Sevarahara and Sarvetium for inviting me to this event, the grand event, and I wish all the very best to entire the team. Thank you very much.
Now we request Shri Hirok Chaudhary, Relationship Manager, RSME, State Bank of India. Sir, please come.
It has been a long association since 2008 with the Sevarahara management team, and you have grown with us, and it's a matter of pride actually for us. SBI has been catering to the people at the grassroots level, and it's an opportunity that you have offered us, that we could share that, we could reach the grassroots through you, and my best wishes is you keep continuing growing, and we will be there with you always. Thank you.
Now we request Shri Ashit Mitra, Sir, CEO, MP West Bengal.
Actually, we are running more than 1 hour, so we need to, summarize our speech. So, State Association of Microfinance West Bengal, Sevarahara, they are with us since 2010, and Sarvetium, after getting the NBFC MFI license, they also become our member. So, and they are working wonderful job on almost all of us we shared, and I hope that Sarvetium will grow very fast with the support of lenders and support of all domain stakeholders. And thank you. We wish great success of Servitium as well Shivara in community development program. Thank you very much.
Finance, institution of financial inclusion, landscape, customer segment, microeconomic trend, the speaker by some of our guests. First, we request Mr. Sujoy Kumar Jadhav, GM, SBI. Sir, please come.
Telling that it has been slightly delayed, but all the same, a very warm good evening to the board of directors and the management of Seva Aura and Servitium Finance for this organization and publishing of its annual report today. So before I start, I just wanted to give you 2 or 3 data points. We have seen this presentation and the way it has grown since 2006 or 8, 6 basically, and 2007 it achieved the first 1,000 mark. I am sure some of you or many of you must have heard about FTX, crypto exchange. $27 billion gone in 7 days flat. And it was a Stanford educated young man in his 30s when the thing got bust. And now it comes out that they didn't have any accounting policy, any risk management, and whatever funds were there, everything was being used as various basis. So, and second point was like population. The world has touched its 8 billion mark. Out of that, 1.4 billion is approximately in India, which is approx 18%. Add China and a few more countries in Southeast Asia, 40% of the population is out here. And against this background, the kind of business opportunities and serving the masses that MFI as a business model and others serves, it is beyond doubt. You have seen in the presentation itself how many households, how many families have been helped basically by elevating them or bringing them out of the poverty line. It is only the business and providing timely provision of funds and for bringing out the entrepreneur abilities. To this end, I think Servitium is doing a great job. And as was present in the slide also, that we have been with Servitium or Seva or for the past so many years, since its inception. It has been a long journey together, and I hope and do hope that their area of operation keeps on improving, increasing, and the business and others that gets a rub off for and benefits the entire society. Thank you.
And one more statistics let me give you. Till now, I think we have only touched in pan-India or India's point of view. We have only touched around 14 crores of citizens. That's hardly 10%. And the world is the way for you ahead. And as far as this state is concerned also, only South India, taken those 4 states together, that account for more than 50% of macro-financial penetration. So from that standard, if we look, Bengal or Bihar, whatever you say, with which you are operating, we have much to do. So I am sure in the coming days you will increase your fold, and all the best again. Thank you.
J.L. Tobias, Chairman, Bumio Gramin Vikas Bank. Sir, please come.
And also to all the dignitaries on the dais. Thank you, Seva, for having me here. In fact, it was nice to see your presentations and the way you have grown. The journey was good. Now the time has come to get subsumed into Servitum, and I hope that transformation takes place also very smoothly. Of course, I am from Bongyo Gramin Vikas Bank. I mean, not a very common name and not very well publicized. It's a regional rural bank headquartered in Murshidabad. The shareholding pattern is very simple: central government, state government, and sponsor bank, which is PNB. So I actually hail from PNB on deputation to Bongyo Gramin Vikas Bank. Bongyo Gramin Vikas Bank, I tell you, like when you talking about the landscape, MFI sector, touch upon a few things. The first thing is that when you look at the MFI sector, broadly when it had originated, there were like two channels. Basically it was MFI, that means the microfinance institutions, and one channel was the SAG channel. And we happen to be more in the SAG channel. In fact, I'm proud to tell you that in West Bengal, although we operate in only 12 districts of West Bengal out of 23 as of now, the exposure of Bongyo Gramin Vikas Bank is the highest in the state. We have almost 2,02,000 groups. Our ticket size also is quite big, I mean, depending on the sanction limit or the outstanding balances. And we have around 20 to 25 like women in this SHG group in our bank. You'll be happy to know that the delinquency ratios are also, I mean, quite low in this sector. Now coming to the MFI sector, there's 2-3 points I would just like to share with you. Like the sector is no doubt, I mean, if you go through certain parameters, like the number of, say, active loans or the loan outstanding or the number of loans disbursed, say, between April and June, the first quarter, and also the delinquency by percentage by value, it has shown a lot of growth. So it shows that the sector is no doubt growing. Of course, one concern is that the delinquency, especially in the past due sector, I mean, period of greater than 180 days, that has gone up, and also 60 days. Besides that, the sector overall has been doing very well. But the main challenges that confront this sector, let me abbreviate it with the acronym MRP. I'm not talking about maximum retail price. I mean the model on which the MFIs are structured. If I talk about the MFIs in general, you can relate it to Seva or Servitum. So the structure is such, your cost of financing goes up. That is one area of concern. And when I try to look at the figures also, like why the cost of, why it's so costly. In fact, two factors are there. One is the finance cost and the non-finance cost. The non-finance cost is touching roughly 9%. The finance cost goes to the range of 13 to 14%. So naturally, the interest charge will always be above 20 to 24%. So that is one thing which you need to understand, because we have to bring in affordable finance to these SHG groups. We should ensure that. So that is a challenge. How do we do it? Unfortunately, because of MFIs having this high cost of funds, so they don't enjoy the benefits of subvention, interest subvention, which banks enjoy. So that is one advantage which, you know, the banks, I mean all banks, commercial banks, they enjoy that advantage. Along with that, the other thing is that they don't enjoy cheap source of fund through refinancing, which banks like, you know, commercial banks, we enjoy that refinancing. Sometimes you get finance at a very low rate, maybe around about 3.5–4%. So now you see the basic model is that which works out. MFI takes loans from the commercial banks, that is one of their sources of funding, besides the 5–6 other sources which they have got. And then they have to move on to what they say, funding the various welfare groups. One disadvantage with regional rural banks, you know, in general is what? The RBI guidelines, you know, as far as classification of priority sector is concerned. So funds which are like deployed by RRBs to MFIs or NBFC MFIs, they don't get categorized as priority sector. So that incentive is, a bit missing. I would love the MFIN and all to take up this matter with the concerned, the regulator, if they can place it with them and place across this view, that why can't we also consider this to be, funds which are disbursed by RRBs, why can't they also be classified as priority sector? Because what happens ultimately, the MFI suffers. Because once you are classified as non-priority, the interest rate goes up. You are then charged the normal interest rate, so it affects the MFIs. And when I'm talking about the effect on MFIs, you can imagine the impact on what is Seva and also Servitum. That's why you see we are the only regional rural bank in that list of history of lenders. Unfortunately, in the presentation where they showed the history of the lenders, the relationship, my bank was missing. Anyhow, I just noted that. The other R, that's the regulatory environment. Regulatory environment, of course, you understand, is also very important. Risk management is very important. Naturally, this affects also the ticket size. And now also NBFCs, depending on which layer, there are some 4 layers. And also depending on the asset size and other parameters. So they are also supposed to maintain the CRAR of around 9%. So the days which are coming for the MFIs also, since they are regulated entities of Reserve Bank of India, you will have to keep an eye on that. Definitely it applies to Seva and Servitum also. The other thing is the P is for the product. And here the product is microfinance. As simple as that. Microcredit is there, what you are doing, there's a subset of microfinance. But when I talk about microfinance, I mean microfinance, financial services. It includes insurance. I'm happy they also have tie-ups with insurance partners. They're delivering insurance. So these are some of the thoughts I thought I should just share. But as far as the scope is concerned also, let me be a little open with you all. The thing is that, certain, maybe you term it as evils or whatever it is, like economic inequality. So economic inequality is there, but then that's the opportunity for you to attack, to go and cater to all these poor people, because economic inequality definitely increases poverty, because there is a mismatch. So we should not view it as a disadvantage, rather it's an opportunity where the MFI sector gets scope and they can integrate. Then since you're working in certain areas, Jhargram is not there, but Dinajpur is there, you have got a lot of tribals. So tribal entrepreneurship is there. There's a lot of scope for development and credit in those areas. I look forward to Seva and Servitum operating also in the tribal belts, so they can do a lot. We are also trying to do a lot. We are trying to, because they've got a lot of animal husbandry units, so we are trying to help them through that. I hope you all can also work on that front. The other thing is that when it comes to migration of, labor or people from rural areas, to other areas, they are looking for alternative livelihoods. It's because we are not catering to them. And in fact, West Bengal, out of the top 5 states where microfinance activities are the highest, the MFI sector is doing very well. I think maybe after Bihar or UP and Tamil Nadu. So we are there. And in the top 10 districts in India, if you go to see regarding the micro sector, this microfinancing, Murshidabad is number 1, where I have my headquarters. And you also have 24 Parganas North. So there are 2 districts which figure in the top 10 in India. The other thing is that definitely we have to make use, the MFI sector has to work closely with the government. You've got to make use of the ecosystem if you want to do well. And these are the challenges which you get, but the scope is also there. And then the other thing is that MFIs are nowadays also looking at these so-called managed portfolios. They're also offloading their books, and it's being picked up by different banks, because they are concerned with their private sector targets. So that's a good way also of a little bit bringing in liquidity into your balance sheet, getting in cash, converting your assets in that mode. So these are certain thoughts which I thought I should share, the MFI sector as a whole, and definitely would apply to Servitum and Servitum, because now that's getting subsumed, Seva is getting subsumed. Right then, thank you so much.
Now we request Mr. Rambabu Mishro, AGM Canara Bank, to speak.
Senior executives of various banks and institutions on the dais and other colleagues from banks and other financial institutions, board of directors and management of Shiva and Savitium, or other colleagues present here. Very good evening. We have witnessed the various lives and we have seen the journey of Shiva from 2006 to 2022. That is a journey of 16 years. During the period, the institution has grown and acquired other NBFC and which has further been converted into NBFC MFI as Savitium Microfinance Private Limited. This shows the consistency in the progress of Shiva and various financial institutions, banks have come forward for financing, and the financing has started from 2008 and even as a large number of times of loans have been granted by various banks, it is 12 by SBI and likewise by other banks. This shows the sound principles and sound working policies of the institutions. Here we have also seen that during the COVID period, the institution Shiva has not allowed non-repayment. And for that also, that award for risk management has gone to Shiva. In one slide, we have seen the transparency. So I think the transparency in the working is one of the causes for the success of the institutions, and in future also I will wish and I will request that this transparency should continue, because we bankers and other financial institutions are always coming for finance for any institution, particularly MFI, which is for the benefits of downtrodden, underprivileged in various areas. But when we see that whatever funds we have given are not utilized properly, then we do not come forward. So I wish good luck to this micro Savitium and Shiva with these principles of transparency. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we request P.K. Saha, ex-CGM, CB.
Good evening to all of you. I think we are really running time out of time, and then it's already 9:20. It's a great pleasure for me to be present here today. And I thank Subroto for inviting me here, because I am the odd man out, because here I find all bankers and I am no more a banker. So I thought I should introduce myself at the beginning. My name is P.K. Saha. I am a retired banker, having served more than 38 years in development banking. In fact, I started my career in IDBI and then retired from SIDBI in 2013 as Chief General Manager. At the time of retirement, I was heading SIDBI Foundation for Microcredit, which is mainly working for microfinance. After my retirement, I thought, I still continue to remain in this sector or associated with this sector, because I was director, continued to remain director for more than 9 to 10 companies, MFIs. And I still continue to remain a director in various MFIs. And also I was director in Bandhan Bank and many other organizations. So this is just a short and brief I thought I should tell you before I start. Again, I just have a small desire. In fact, after my retirement, during my service, more than 30 years, I was out of Bengal. And also I had my studies, everything out of West Bengal, means in Bombay. So I didn't have an opportunity to speak in Bengali. But having come to Kolkata and having, after my retirement, I thought I should speak in my mother tongue. So if you kindly permit me and allow me, let me speak in Bengali. Because it's a learning for me. I am not good in Bengali. But still, I thought after my retirement, I should start speaking in Bengali. So আমি তাহলে বাংলায় শুরু করি কিছু কথা। তো আমি যখন সুব্রত যখন আমাকে ইনভাইট করলো, আমি বললাম যে ভাই আমি কি বলবো, ওখানে কি এটা অ্যানুয়াল মিট, ওখানে তো আমার শোনার কথা তোমরা কি করলে না করলে, আগামী দিনে কি ভাবনা চিন্তা করছো, এগুলো শুনবো বলে আসবো। আমি তো বলতে আসবো না। তো বললো না, কিছু বলবে। তো আমি ভাবলাম যে কি বলা যায়। ওই যখন কথা বলছিল তখন হঠাৎ ওই ক্লু দিল যে একটা ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন শব্দটা বলেছে। তো ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন বলতে আমরা কি বুঝি? সবাই বলে ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন, আমরা বলতে কি বুঝি? আমরা ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন কিন্তু এটার ওল্ড কয়েনেজ, অনেক দিন আগের থেকে ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন বলা হচ্ছে। এবং সরকার ডিফারেন্ট 5 ইয়ার প্ল্যানিংয়ে আমাদের ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশনটা কিন্তু খুব ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট ম্যাটার। আমি বেশি, আমাদের সময় কম, আমি বেশি বলবো না এই ব্যাপারে। শুধু বলতে চাই যে আমাদের ভারত সরকার কিন্তু প্রথম থেকেই সিন্স ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স 1970 মানে 75 বছর হয়ে গেল, নানান ধরনের ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন প্রোগ্রাম করেছে। যেমন স্মল এক্সাম্পল, cooperative bank formation, RRBs, regional rural banks, setting up, এগুলো সব ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন। তারপরে ন্যাশনালাইজেশন অফ ব্যাংক, তারপরে যদি বলি SHG ব্যাংক লিঙ্কেজ প্রোগ্রাম, যেটা নাবার্ড স্টার্ট করেছিল। তারপরে এলো মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশন, which was pioneered by সিডবি। কারণ মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশন, আমি একটু রিলেশনশিপ আনতে চাইছি মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশন আর ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন। হোয়াট রোল দে হ্যাভ প্লেড ইন ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশন, ইম্পর্টেন্স অফ MFIs। ইনফ্যাক্ট MFI প্রায় বছর 20 হলো কাজ করছে। আমার যতদূর মনে হয় প্রায় 2000 সাল থেকে স্টার্ট করে MFI প্র্যাকটিক্যালি কাজ করছে। এবং আমার যতদূর ধারণা যে মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশনস ইনিশিয়ালি যে কাজগুলো করছিল তার থেকে এই 20 বছরে প্রচুর ডেভেলপ করেছে। ইনফ্যাক্ট সব মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশন ইনিশিয়ালি একটা এনজিও স্ট্রাকচার ছিল। এনজিও থেকে কাজ করতে করতে ওরা সিডবি মনে করেছিল যে এই এনজিওদের যদি আমরা মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স অ্যাক্টিভিটিতে ইউজ করি, একটা প্যারালাল ব্যাংকিং সিস্টেম যদি রুরাল ইন্ডিয়াতে করা যায় তাহলে কাজ দেবে। কারণ মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশনদের ক্লোজ কন্ট্যাক্টস উইথ দি বড়োয়ার আছে, তাদের রুরাল পেনিট্রেশনটা খুব ভালো। সুতরাং সেই সব ভাবনা চিন্তা করে একটা মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশন এই প্রোগ্রামিংটা শুরু হয়। 2000 সাল থেকে আস্তে আস্তে এরা ছোট থেকে বড় হয়, কর্পোরেট স্ট্রাকচার পায়, NBFC হয়, NBFC থেকে আস্তে আস্তে MFI ইয়েটা পায়, এবং তারপরে স্মল ফাইন্যান্স ব্যাংক হয়, কমার্শিয়াল ব্যাংক হয়। এই প্রোগ্রেশনটা কিন্তু দেখবার মতো। এরা মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশন, দে হ্যাভ স্টার্টেড স্মল, they have ultimately become very large. টুডে আজকে মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স, স্মল ফাইন্যান্স ব্যাংকও করে, কমার্শিয়াল ব্যাংকও করে। সুতরাং এটা একটা আনন্দের বিষয়। আমি বলবো যে স্মল ফাইন্যান্স মানে ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ইনক্লুশনের আমি আর বেশি কথা বলতে চাই না, কারণ রিসেন্টলি আই উড রিকোয়েস্ট অল দ্য ডিগনিটারিজ হিয়ার, রিসেন্টলি সাধন হ্যাজ কাম আউট উইথ ইম্প্যাক্ট স্টাডি বাই দ্য মাইক্রো ফাইন্যান্স ইনস্টিটিউশনস। সো ইফ ইউ ক্যান লুক ইনটু দ্যাট, and you will find that lot of activities or the benefits which the society or the country has got by their working, you will get a very good information on it. So I would request everybody to go through that Southern's impact study on microfinance activities and it will give you. আমার মনে হয় আর আমি এর ব্যাপারে কিছু বেশি বলতে চাই না, কারণ বলার থেকে অনেক কিছু বলার আছে। আমি শুধু একটাই এখন আমি খুব আনন্দিত এবং গর্বিত যে সেবা রহরা আলটিমেটলি, হ্যাঁ তার আগে আমি একটা কথা বলতে চাই, সবই ব্যাংকার্সরা রয়েছেন বলে আমি একটা রিকোয়েস্ট করতে চাই ব্যাংকার্সদের। স্যার, the problem in this country, the big MFIs, they have no problems. I was a director in Fusion, and Fusion, recently has gone to IPO and they have done a very good thing. So what I am trying to tell you, sir, the smaller MFIs are really facing problems because their shock absorbing capacity is very low. During this pandemic and other times, they had really faced a lot of difficulty in collection of money. So what I thought, the problem is here, again I repeat this, that the small MFIs, they need proper caring and handholding by the commercial banks. Because unless the money is given to them, they cannot function properly. So here, what happens, sir, the commercial banks depends on the rating agencies to give them investable rate. Now, the question is, these rating agencies, unless your portfolio is to certain level, they don't give good rating. So it becomes a chicken and egg situation. So unless your portfolio is increased, you don't get good rating. Unless you get good rating, the commercial bank does not lend them. So it's a question how to balance it. So it requires that there is a sympathetic view should be taken by the commercial banks to all the financial institutions to lend the smaller MFI so that they reach to the correct level. তো আমি ফিরে আসছি আমি খুব আনন্দিত গর্বিত তোমরা যে সেবা রহরা has now become Servitium Microfinance Institution. This is a milestone you have reached by getting the RBI license. কিন্তু এর সঙ্গে সঙ্গে কতগুলো সাবধান কথাও বলছি। Since you are regulated, you need to be more careful. And just like our previous বক্তারা বলেছেন যে risk management, accounting policy, other policies, বিশেষ করে corporate governance. Corporate governance যদি ভালো হয়, the institution will prosper. So আমি তোমার ভবিষ্যতে আরো উন্নতি করো। ইনফ্যাক্ট আমি স্যার এই সেবা রহরার সাথে আমার 4-5 বছর আগে থেকে একটা রিলেশনশিপ ছিল, 4-5 বছর আগে। সেখানে আমি সাধনের থেকে আমি অ্যাজ অ্যান অ্যাডভাইসার আই ওয়াজ অ্যাসাইন্ড টু ডু সাম জব হিয়ার। সুতরাং আমি তখন সুব্রতর সঙ্গে ভালো পরিচয় হয়েছিল। ইজ এ ভেরি মানে ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াস এবং খুব খাটতে পারে ছেলেটি এবং ইজ এ গুড এবল লিডার অলসো। সো আমি সব কিছু কামনা করি তুমি আরও উন্নতি করো, ইউ টেক দি ইনস্টিটিউশন to a greater heights. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chonchol Mujumdar, Director, Servitium Microfinance Limited.
Oh, actually this is the dinner time. Dinner is getting cold. So at the outset, I must congratulate all our banker friends, all partners, lending partners, for providing support to this company, being an independent director. I am also concerned about the risk mitigation and all other qualitative improvement aspect of this company. As because microfinance is for last couple of years, even under pandemic, growth exponentially, and as per the information available with us, that by 25 it will another 40% growth is expected. So it's a very blistering growth. So at the same time we require very good credit management from this side. So My immediate concern is from borrower side is over-indebtedness, as because these poor and downtrodden people, they used to avail fund from any of the source they are available. So this is one point of is over-indebtedness, and another is training and retraining of the field staff of these microfinance institutions. These two areas need to be looked into. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to talk in this August gathering. Thank you.
Shri Prabhas Bose, DGM SBI.
From State Bank side, already our GM sir and Hirak has spoken, so all the point of views have already been articulated from bank side. I wish Sarvatiam all the best. We are closely associated with them. I meet Mr. Subrata very often also, so that way 12 times we have till now provided loans, so I think that relation will continue with State Bank of India. Your book size is right now, if you consider both, it is around 55 crore what I saw. So I wish that you will soon reach 3-digit numbers. So that is my wish. Another thing is right now we are in a very vanilla kind of product on all lending, where we are giving loan, you are giving to others. So as your portfolio grows, I think the 55 crore may not be an ideal size, but as you grow little more, then we can of course think of co-lending part and the pool assignment part. So those are two other products we have for MFI, which we are operating with other MFI. So definitely we will look forward to work with you also in these two areas of co-lending and the pool assignment. So I wish all the best in your this new Sarvatiam venture. Your book and this balance sheet is absolutely fabulous. The CAR of 64% is, I think it is unthinkable, which I was seeing there. So keep the focus on, there are 2-3 only main thing in your balance sheet which we look for. What is your net own fund to your loan book size and what is your NPA. So keep this thing. So if your profits are good, automatically net own fund to your loan book will be good. And second thing is keep your NPA at the minimum thing. And I wish that you will be successful in doing this thing. As a banker, basically we look in these 2-3 parameters. So all my best wishes for your future endeavors. And just I wish that you touch soon these 3-digit numbers and maybe much more customer base. And from 2 states, you grow to many more states in days to come. Thank you.
Mr. Ajitananda Bhattacharya, sir, for vote of thanks. Please come.
Good evening to all our most distinguished guests and one and all gathered over here. It is my privilege and honor for being requested to pronounce a vote of thanks on this occasion. I, A. Bhattacharya, on behalf of Sheba and Sarvatiam, extend my most sincere thanks to the Almighty God first, and extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the guests who spared time from their busiest schedule to grace the occasion, and all the speakers for sharing with us their findings and opinions today evening. We recognize with gratitude their invaluable supports from their banks and financial institutions, namely State Bank of India, Union Bank of India, FWWB India, Canada Bank, Punjab National Bank, UCO Bank, Bandhan Bank Limited, Samunnati Financial Intermediation Services, Eclair Leasing and Finance Private Limited, Usha Finance Services Private Limited, Jackson Commercial, Bungyo Gramin Vikas Bank, Ananya Finance, etc., who had provided financial assistance to our microfinance activities. Without their support, we cannot achieve the success we have so far achieved in the present situation. We received financial assistance in the past receiving the same at present, and at this point of time, we are respectfully requesting your consideration for such assistance in the coming days in making the microfinance activities accessible for poverty alleviation and reducing income inequalities. I also express our profound and most sincere gratitude to you all from SBI Life, Prixel Solution, SBI General, LICI, Chopar, Doctor on Call, AIM Swast, Sadhan, and others for honoring our invitation. I must mention my deepest sense of appreciation for Mr. Ranjeev Kumar Ghosh, President, and Mr. Subhrata Ghosh, Managing Director, CEO Seva Servitium, and other senior officials. I should like to take the opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to all board members of Seva and Servitium. Because of them, we are gathered over here. As well as they will help a great promise and are going to lead a life of commitment. I also extend thanks to all my staff members for their enormous cooperation in organizing this event. I especially thank the people who have been the backbone of this function, our technical arrangement team, stage setting and lighting arrangements, etc. Thank you very much. Last but not the least, we are really very much owed to the Almighty and continuously pray to Him to provide us such opportunities in future in plenty. I have a small token of request to all to participate in the dinner. Thanks a lot again to one and all. God blesses.
বলছি কি স্টিম তুলেছো ভালো করে? হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ভালো করে কটা স্টিম তুলে রাখো, হ্যাঁ একটু লাগবে কিন্তু বলতে লাগবে, হ্যাঁ কাদের কাদের ব্যাগ? এটা আমাদেরই ব্যাগ, তোমরা একটা আলাদা কোনো রাখো।
আমি কেন বাদ দেবো? আমার একটা এটা একটু ডান।
মানুষ